Titans get back in the school groove after a holiday break.
Tidwell's annual holiday book fair approaches.
And a new Pixar movie stirs controversy.
Titan TV starts now.
Good morning, Titans. I'm Piper O'Dwyer.
And I'm Thomas Grimm. Today is Wednesday, November 29th, 2017.
Thanksgiving break is over, and Tidwell students and staff attempt to get back in the swing of school. Before the break, Titan TV featured a special report about Sophia, a young girl who had spent many holidays at the Scottish Rite Children's Hospital.
Every year, Tidwell students participate in what we call the Fostering Love Scottish Rite Toy Drive.
She started dancing when she was very little, just I guess for the same reason that every little girl starts to dance, because the appeal of all of the pink and the costumes. I at least imagined that it would probably stop there. But now, many years later, she's still going. She loves it. She would rather be at the studio than anywhere else.
Well, I just thought my back was messed up and crooked. I didn't really know what was going on with it, so I just wanted it fixed.
After we realized she had scoliosis, then I had just asked friends for recommendations, and Scottish Rite kept coming up again and again as the place that people said was definitely the best in the area, or really the best anywhere.
So Colby came and saw me last fall, and she already had a surgical magnitude curve, which means she had a curve greater than 50 degrees. And unfortunately, she still was growing. So when we look at kids with scoliosis, we have all these predictive factors about whether their curve's gonna worsen or stay the same. And based on everything I could see from Colby, I was predicting that her curve was only gonna get worse with growth. And she had the type of curve that I could do a selective thoracic fusion on, meaning I could fuse only the vertebrae that are attached to her rib cage and leave the vertebrae that are in her lumbar spine untouched, which for her that means maintenance of flexibility. And as a dancer, that is crucial. You can just see the top of her incision, and that's usually what the incisions sort of end up looking like. And her shoulders now are nice and level. Her waist, you can see, is symmetric when her arms hang, and she already bends forward beautifully. So when she bends, look at how well she bends forward already. And you can see she used to have a bit of we'll call it a prominence right here. And bend forward one more time. Right here, she had a big prominence, and that is nicely smoothed out for her. So I think her dance teacher is gonna be happy with that.
Everything going well? Your x-rays look excellent.
Good.
Yeah. Good. Can I look at your back? All right. Bend forward, please. Oh, fantastic. Lean back. Good. Excellent. Beautiful flexibility.
So how has what activity level we've been doing from the last time to this time been? Fine?
Yeah, it's been...
She ready for more?
It's just been amazing. Even during those 5 days I was at the hospital, then everybody was so nice and they gave me gifts, and I don't know, it was amazing.
It's been wonderful from start to finish. As Colby said, we were scared, of course, when we first found out she was going to have surgery, but the way that it was presented, Dr. McIntosh never inspired anything except for total confidence, and we felt like we were in good hands all along.
On your screen, you will see different items that can be donated to the children like Sophia and the Scottish Rite Toy Drive.
Most of the items are not very big, nor are they very expensive. Some of the items are even things you wouldn't think about, like socks or underwear, but all of the items are needed.
Whatever you can donate will help.
You can bring your items to the Avid room or turn them in to your Connect teacher. It's important that you remember to not wrap your donation. Gifts will be wrapped by the hospital staff.
Remember that your toys can be turned into your Connect teacher and that all gift donations are due by December 6th.
Also remember that toys do not need to be wrapped. Please do not bring in wrapped gifts to the school. Another important thing happening at Tidwell for 8th grade is the focus on academies. Here with more is Xavier Levy.
Academy's application deadlines are coming soon for 8th graders here at Tidwell. The priority deadline, which most Academy students are chosen from, and the last minute deadline, which happens later in the year when academies need to fill spots.
Priority deadline is January 15th, so you have priority to any of the academies that you're applying to. After that point, they still accept applications, but become no longer the priority. And if the academy is full before that, then you don't get to apply. Like, they won't take your application. So if you want to go to one, January 15th is the date you're looking for. A CTE course is a campus elective. It can be for the full school year, maybe a semester, but it's going to be at your campus that you're going to. Whereas an academy, it's a 4-year program. So you have to start out as a freshman, and then if you get out of it, you can't get back in it. And it builds from freshman year to sophomore year, junior, senior. They all build on each other so that you complete the program over a 4-year period.
I'm doing the Aviation Academy for aeronautics. And I have a history in my family with piloting and that kind of stuff. I'd be a 3rd generation pilot in my family.
Don't forget the priority application deadline is January 15th. Now back to Time TV.
Thanks, Xavier. Sometimes you see them and sometimes you don't. The Tidwell Recycle Club is always behind the scenes doing good here at Tidwell.
Hi, this is Hudson McSpadden here, and today we'll talk about this year's Recycling Club. This club is run by Miss Stewart and Miss Price.
Recycling Club gathers every Fridays. I connect in Miss Stewart's room, and then we split up in groups consisting of about 10 to 15 people, and we go around the halls and we do 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and then we do electives, and we just gather the recycling, put it in the big bins, and then once those are full, we take it outside. Gum, paper, like pencil shreddings, pizza boxes, ripped up paper, crumbled up paper, some foams aren't recyclable, things like that, liquids, things like that.
It helped the environment by keeping it clean, like keeping trash and stuff from flying outside, basically. And that's all.
The reusable stuff.
I chose Recycling Club because I like helping out. I like keeping the school clean and dirty. And yeah, that's why I chose.
It's McSpadden, and there's your latest news on Recycling Club. Now back to Titan TV.
It's time for another sports report with Titan TV's Riley Nelson.
Hey Titans, I'm Riley Nelson, and it's time for your sports report. Show up and support your 7th grade basketball players this week. Both 7th grade boys and girls will have games at Tidwell. Boys on Wednesday and girls on Thursday. 8th graders will play at basketball at Creekview. 8th grade will have another home game next week. On another note, our thoughts and prayers go out to Matthew Holt for a speedy recovery. Hopefully we'll see you on the court soon. Now back to Titan TV.
As the Christmas season approaches, an item on a lot of people's wish list is the new cell phone. Titan TV decides to take a closer look at the new iPhone X.
Hey Titans, you may have heard about the new iPhone X. It released last Thursday, November 3rd. This unique device features two 12-megapixel cameras, a 12-hour battery, wireless charging, and a facial recognition hardware. It will cost $1,000 on the base model. Some people see this as a good product, others don't.
I think it's really pricey because it's $1,000, and what about other people that don't have that money and they really want it? Like, it should at least have a giveaway.
This is iPhone X. I think it's going to be really cool. I really like the Face ID and how it's going to be full screen and how the screen's going to be able to change colors.
I think the iPhone X is pretty cool, how it has no home button and it has the face recognition. And I think like everybody's gonna buy it's gonna be like a top seller.
Is the iPhone 10 a good product or a bad product? What is your opinion? Now back to Titan TV.
Another holiday thing that everyone is talking about is the new Pixar movie, Coco. The movie is a story about a young boy and the Mexican holiday, Dia de los Muertos. Since its release, though, the movie has a little bit of controversy surrounding it. Here with more is Titan TV's Javier Rivera.
Coco has just been released into theaters last week, and I decided to go see it and review about it. The movie was an amazing depiction of the Spanish culture and the holiday of Dia de los Muertos. It had so much creativity and an in-depth experience of the land of the dead. And I'm so glad I watched this movie because it was truly incredible and amazing and just a must-have to see. One of the best Disney Pixar has made, in my opinion.
That's our review for Coco. I'm Javi Rivera, and now back to Titan TV.
Thanks, Javi. It's Expo time at NISD. If you're interested in presenting at Expo, you can apply to be a student presenter by visiting the link posted on Titan TVs and flyers in the hall. For more information, stop by the Media Center or Miss Horn's office.
You've been waiting and asking, and it's finally time for another round of rap battle.
Y'all ready for a second rap battle? We got, you already know, the best of the best. Freshie Fresh! We got a newcomer. Rap Robin, let's give it up for him!
Go. I'd like to welcome everybody to this game. What I'm about to say brings him no shame. You guys understand that?
Michigan, that was weak and all. I cause corruption whenever I rap. I'm the one and only Fresh, who's the best.
What's awesome about this hour is I'm about to tell you about one of my superpowers.
Out-cheat me by using the paper. I ain't coming with my phone. I'm just doing this by memorization.
Older, I understand. But you see, the other day I was watching the camera and I learned about Fresh and how he gets his name, and what I'm about to tell you will put him in fame.
The Fresh might put me in fame, but I'm the boss of the mall because I'm the fresh one who gets all the fame.
I'm so concerned about your behavior, so I called your mom to ask for a favor. She knows about the problem that I saw. In fact, she told me that you learned it from your mom. You see, the camera showed me that you were picking a booger. She told me that you think it tastes like sugar.
Also Freshie Fresh!
I'm going for Coach Butcher next, so you better watch out.
And finally, the Yearbook has released its fall survey. This is your opportunity to be featured in the Yearbook. If you want to take the survey, talk to your Connect teacher or visit the media room in room 1220. If you haven't handed one in, do so as soon as possible.
That's all we have for today, Titans. Thanks for watching.
See you next week, Titans.